among your top 10 holdings are Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Alphabet. But I also see that you say you initiated positions in Facebook and Snap during the volatile quarter that we had. I believe it was the first quarter, but maybe you can clarify that. Tell me what the case is for digital media advertising stocks during this time when you're seeing a lot of their core customers, small businesses, in a real state of uncertainty.
Listen, it's the difference between short-term and long-term. At Barron Capital, we're long-term investors. And so when you see stocks suffer like they did during the March, April time period, for long-term investors, you really have good opportunities. So you have to think of, how we're going to get through this period and what the world is going to look like when we're through COVID, which we will be. I don't know when it will be, but we will be. And digital media is certainly a massive trend. Facebook, we've all seen that, they have more people on their platform than anyone literally in the world, over 2 billion people on the Facebook platform. Snap, which is much smaller, but really dominates, let's say, the 18 to 35-year-old age group, which is really, really hard for advertisers to engage with. And they're more and more on Snap. And so Snap has also been doing some, very, very positive things in terms of not just communications, which, your kids might use, but entertainment, literally premium content on their platform, which advertisers are much more comfortable putting their ads against. They have really developed personalization and things like that. So we just thought there was a fantastic opportunity, where Snap got down to for long-term investors. And that's why we added to that one much more significantly than we did the Facebook.
Michael, another one that you added to was Trade Desk, Snap and Trade Desk being your digital media advertising picks. I know you spoke a little bit about Facebook just now, but where are they taking share from Facebook and Google, the dominant players? And can you give me an idea of what you think the regulatory risk is as we head into a few months where scrutiny is ramping up and we know that the antitrust committee is taking a hard look and we could see the 4 CEOs of the big tech companies testify at Congress?
Well, let me take on regulatory risk first. That's been around for a long time. It certainly feels like it's picking up right now. And a lot of that, I think, is in the United States is particularly due to the media and an election season. When there's one thing that both sides agree on, which is the tech companies. I think Europe is a little bit more of a concern that there may be something real that happens in Europe. So that there's no doubt that that's a risk against the tech companies. We make assessments of which businesses we think are more at risk. The Amazons, the Facebooks, the Googles, for example. And certainly of those three, the biggest weighting in my portfolio is Amazon. And while I do think there are risks there, I think the upside is more significant. And for example, if Amazon were to be broken up, I think the value of the parts would actually be greater than the whole in the market right now. We've done lots of analysis on some of the parts there. Your other question was on things like Trade Desk. If you listen to Jeff, their CEO, he's really talking about massive change. I mean, literally disruptive generational change in the way we watch TV. Right, TV moving from the old legacy TV where you watch a certain channel at a certain time, and they put commercials hoping that you're going to watch them, not, having recorded and zoomed through, to what is called connected TV or over the top, the Netflixes, the Hulus of the world, et cetera, where you can have on TV what you've had on the internet for literally 10 or 15 years, which are highly personalized, highly targeted ads. So you'll actually be able to have a lower ad load, but you'll have ads that are much more impactful. And I think COVID has only accelerated that transition to connected TV. And that opportunity is just massive for a company like Trade Desk.